It's loose to Wilson. Here comes Caleb Wilson, the freshman.
Flutter and miss. Here's Wilson on the run out. Through traffic.
Wilson going to work. What a move. What a play. Caleb Wilson.
Able to work together and gel so early in the season.
Oh, Wilson free and
He had 18 points and 15 rebounds, a career high in the win against Georgetown. Wilson spinning on the baseline. He was in that game and made 24 of them. Just one attempt so far. As has Powell.
Especially the early part of this second half really gave them a lift offensively.
Wilson wants three. They go all the way across for the three. Wilson grabs it. And for that miss from Powell.
If they can protect their guys in foul trouble. But the problem with the zone, it opens up opportunities on the offensive glass where North Carolina is so strong.
Here's Wilson, who's got 13 rebounds for North Carolina. Post up Wilson, who's been stuck at 10 points for a while. Oh, not stuck anymore.
And the long three won't go for Kyan Evans. Wilson, will he drive or try to back down White? Here he goes. Nice. Evans. Vessar. Turnaround Wilson. Tough shot. Offense. Turnaround Wilson.
Was to Cameron Hunter. Hunter decided to leave and to go to Wisconsin, but Shulman told him, hey, listen.
Blocked by Wilson.
They play by Wilson defensively there. Took away the driving angle of away.
Wilson to the other end, off the bump, but
Just from Smith. Gregory tried to shake his defender. Ball was deflected. Dixon. Young. Bogovac saves it. Directs a little traffic and loops it into Wilson. Everybody touches. Spartans refuse to go away. Wilson on the cut.
Warriors have a couple of great guards, Malik Mack and Lewis, preseason All Big East. Caleb Williams, Isaiah Abraham regains possession. Wilson will try to back down Mack with 8 inches of height, and Wilson, UNC lead. Evans, Bogovac, Wilson, back-to-back.
Cooley, they're trying to figure out who that fourth, fifth guy is going to be. They have pretty much strong production on 21.
He's a grown man.
Yeah, he is a grown playing against grown men. Dixon with a smooth feed.
It crushes you, and he has to be an assistant coach because of an injury, and he can't play. I mean, he's that talented.
Wilson at the reset, a shot like what?
Opportunities, he's big.
Wilson draws a lot of attention.
He gets a third opportunity.
Bonaventure shooting 38% from three. Wilson ran into Brahovic. Give it Wilson. There's Dixon on the floor for the first time for North Carolina. Feeds Wilson from the elbow. Yep. That's our deep three. From the logo short. Wilson an offensive rebound. Springy. What was that? Muscle?
His ribs in the muscle.
Oh. All right.
Looking for Wilson. The catch and flush here today. As opposed to saying, yeah, he's shooting well, sure. Here's Wilson. Here's from Estonia, and here's Caleb Wilson, who is from... Oh! 3 in a row. Now Stevenson. Wilson. Stevenson for Wilson. Crowd's holding their breath now. Fall away. Yes, sir.
Evans throws down. Durham here in Chapel Hill taking on the Tar Heels, and here comes Caleb Wilson. Jonathan Powell has also come in, number 11 in white. Wilson off the heads of...
And I think Central's done a nice job, Doug, of taking the air out of the basketball. Good feel for the game.
6 points, 3 rebounds. He comes in averaging 16 points in
a front rim miss. And Wilson on the run. Bogovac back for Caleb Wilson. Evans, Bogovac, Here in Chapel Hill tonight, both these teams were fighting the doldrums early. Wilson not fighting anything.
Dunga plays above the rim, and when he sets a ball screen, he gets out of it really quickly with his mobility.
Wilson shakes his man and gets it.
Saw there Princeton with really good pace. Entry pass and a Wilson. To Central Arkansas head coach when Shulman was at D2 Alabama, Huntsville. Physical and forces those guys are. Vessar, the offensive rebound. Ogavats almost lost it. Wilson on the baseline. Teams improve once league play starts.
Look at the North Carolina starting lineup here tonight. Caleb Wilson, a 6'10 freshman, getting it downstairs.
With 7 first-half turnovers, and that's allowing Kentucky to get out in transition.
Oh, nice coming up the ball.
Not there. In transition. Good run out for two.
Worked out for him. And I assume it'll work out for Peterson as well.
Wilson drew the double.
Bogavats. Entry to Wilson.
Immediate double. They don't want him to beat them today.
On the big competition.
Here's Wilson with a touch. The 6'10 freshman from Atlanta. Vessar.
The league happy.
Out of the corner. The long played, and Vessar has some of that point guard skill ability.
It's the ability to read defense. Then it's a beautiful play.
Go to the rim, nobody was there.
Jaron Stevenson came over to get some help.
3-ball Evans. Yes.
That got taken away. Wilson again. Vessar.
First miss from downtown. Wilson attacks the ball. Wide open, JP. Jonathan Powell. Good recovery by Wilson.
Nice air catch by Powell. Wilson back for Jonathan Powell's three. Wilson, double team coming with Brown. Vessar.
A screen is being set for Trimble. Kansas is going under.
Wilson draws two, finds Stevenson,
And they've not been able to get the ball inside and not been able to really penetrate this North Carolina defense.
Carolina trying to snap a 5-game losing streak in this series. What a pass.
The size of North Carolina. John Shulman calls him our Jalen Brunson. Vessar, that's two. A little bit. A guy goes somewhere else. You know what? Wrong choice. Grass wasn't greener, and then nice feed, high.
4 of 8 on 3-pointers in the first half for North Carolina. 6 of 15 for USC.
We're attacking. When he is a guy to shoot.
There's that corner. Oh,
Blocked by Wilson.
Wilson swaps.
and down. I'm going for the hit fake. Jones.
Here's Johnson spinning on Wilson.
When both of your big guys can facilitate like that and block shots like that.
How about one more for you tonight, 3D?
One more, baby.
One more.
Block for NC Central. And a couple of years at Maryland Eastern Shore, a MEAC rival of NC Central. Harvey denied. He's only going to be here for one season, almost certainly. But would you count against him putting his name up in the rafters with the other guys? Carolina has 25 made field goals so far tonight. 18 have been assisted.
Wilson, the number 5 player, and Caleb more than held his own. 22 points, 10 rebounds. Robinson over Wilson.
The meeting with Woods Cooper Jackson's back on the floor. He wears 42 with Draper and Pennick for the midshipman of John Perry. Baseline Draper. And that ball got turned over.
Night in and night out.
Yeah.
Kansas, you showed it. Now can you continue to do it?
Lead is 10 again. Woods almost had it poked away. Did. Miss. Rigsby brings it front court for Radford. Stolen by Wilson. It then got knocked away.
Dunga again. Sit on that right shoulder. Crowd wanted to walk. White. Isaiah Dennis will be checking in on his brother Jaden in the football game. Big football game in the American. Another group. Final minute of regulation. Knocked away.